In 1931, the Amerigo Vespucci was launched. This Italian vessel gets launched in a year that is quite exciting for the United States. We're going to see that the Star-Spangled Banner became the official U.S. national anthem. Now, this was quite a process. The Star-Spangled Banner was originally written in 1814 by Francis Scott Key, who had composed the lyrics after witnessing the massive overnight British bombardment of Fort McHenry in Maryland during the War of 1812. Now, throughout the 19th century, the Star-Spangled Banner was regarded by most of the U.S. Armed Forces and by other groups as our national anthem. But it's not until 1916 and the signing of an executive order by President Woodrow Wilson that it was formally designated as such. And in 1931, Congress passes an act finally confirming Wilson's presidential order, with President Herbert Hoover signing it into law on March 3rd. Now, also being signed into law at that same time is Nevada legalizing gambling. Going against the law is Al Capone. He is finally taken down when he was convicted of tax evasion. This signaled the downfall of one of the most notorious criminals of the 1920s and 1930s. He is going to be sentenced to 11 years in federal prison and fined $50,000. Now, this same year, Thomas Edison does die, but the George Washington Bridge is dedicated 8 months ahead of schedule. This 4,760-foot long suspension bridge was at that time the longest one in the world. And Franklin Delano Roosevelt told the assembled crowd that this will be a highly successful enterprise. And within the first year, 5 million cars went from New York to New Jersey and back again. And finishing out this exciting year of 1931, the Empire State Building is dedicated.
I'm Captain Italian Navy Nicasio Falica. I'm the commanding officer of Amerigo Vespucci, the Italian training ship. We are proud to be here because our presence here strengthened the transatlantic bond and the institutional, military and cultural relationships with our allies with the United States. So an initiative launched by the Ministry of Defense and the Italian Navy, and very proud to be here today. The ship was built in 1931. It was one of the two Navy training ships, so Amerigo Vespucci and Cristoforo Colombo, the two connected with the discovery of America. But at the end of Second World War, the Cristoforo Colombo was given to Soviet Union, so Russia, at the end of the war. So Vespucci remained the only sailing training vessel. This is the 95 years of age, and it is the 19th training campaign. The colors, the black and white stripes, take their origin from the ancient sailing vessels. Looking at the other ships, probably we have the larger number of cadets, of midshipmen on board. So we are 240 crew members, but from today we will embark the cadets from Naval Academy. We will become 430 on board, and it is a 101 meter long, considering all the length, but the hull is 82 meters, so you can understand 430 people on board here in an 82 hull meters ship. And then we do this job since 1931, so I think this is one of the main characteristics making special or different Amerigo Vespucci. I think because we can talk about innovation. Italian Navy, like other navies, is an innovation armed force, but we cannot have innovation renouncing to tradition. So traditional sailing, operating, I think its meaning is for training midshipmen, training sailors, our ancient sailors did before us. I think it's a school of life, not only a school of navy or school of maneuver. Here the cadets learn to challenge with their limits, to challenge with our limits in the natural element, that is the sea, that is the wind, and it is different. Amerigo Vespucci is just in front of the ship. His shape is with a book, so he studies to sail towards America. We feel proud to have an Italian flag, so our three colors always on our mast, and proud it can fly to the wind wherever we go, and also here in the United States. And then other thing, we use vegetal fiber ropes and sails. We have 2,600 square meters of sails on board, and we have 36 kilometers of vegetal fiber ropes on board. And another thing probably that makes unique this ship is, in 1962, there was a meeting at sea between Amerigo Vespucci and the USS Independence. It was an aircraft carrier by United States. The Independence asked to this ship, this black and white ship with sails, "What's your ship's name?" The answer was, "It is Italian Navy training ship Amerigo Vespucci." And the answer from USS Independence in 1962 was, "You are the most beautiful ship in the world." Everyone is enthusiastic to be here, enthusiastic for this campaign. It's a part of World's Tour. It's a North American campaign 2026. Very proud of that. The cadets will embark today. I think they will be enthusiastic too. Look at all and to be curious, to ask, to be eager to ask everything, because our crew members will be proud to answer to all your questions about our ship, about the boats. The very old boats we have on board, the very tall masts, the sails, the ropes. I'm proud to be the captain of this Italian ship in this international organization in the United States with all other countries' storeships here.